hamburger juice. It's your boy, Smoke Screenless Pride.
Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you. We gonna pull off the Jesus hat, put it to the side, and BAM! Alright fam, let's talk about the Mode 2X Thundercats SUPER7 Mattel baby. And what I want to first say is in 2015 Mattel had the license for the Thundercats, meaning if you wanted to do something with the Thundercats you had to go through Mattel, right? Now I had to go back fam, because as I made this video, my previous video about the Mode 2X Panthro, it made me start looking at some stuff, and I realized that the Panthro that I got is the Mattel Panthro. It's not the SUPER7, and I forgot about that, fam. Now, I did not forget that SUPER7 copied Mattel, and if you think I'm misleading you, you're absolutely bonkers. The Lino is exactly like the Lino Mattel did, meaning the first Lino we got. The Panthro is exactly like the other Panthro, except he has like that open mouth look. And then the Mummy Mumra is the same, and so is Jackalman. He's the same. Now, Mattel also did Wily Cat San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, and they're different than the one SUPER7 did. But those four laid the groundwork and the foundation for what SUPER7 went on to do and how they made their figures. Eventually, they kind of started tweaking the Thundercats a little bit and not making them as muscular. Like, they were still muscular, but it was slightly different. These were looking a lot like He-Man, and I understand why, because Mattel and He-Man is hand in hand, right? So the thing that I have been saying for years is that someone needs to come and challenge SUPER7 in regards to the Thundercats, because mainly Brian, I ain't gonna say mainly, but he's the one who, when I spoke to, I heard it from the quote-unquote horse's mouth. He keeps saying I. You can't be doing that, fam, when you're working in customer service, and when you're making toys, that's customer service, fam. And he keeps saying that it won't look right. Well, not keep saying, but he said in there that in the interview I did that it won't look right if he has, or if you have all these Thundercats made a certain way, and then you decide to change and then make them look different. He said I don't know about you, but I don't like it and stuff like that, which doesn't make sense, for one, because the new Lino, the light up eyes Lino, LED Lino, and the Target Lino, they're different. So when you put them up next to the others, they're not the same. So what is he talking about? He said that he talked about the box art. I mean, the boxes and stuff, the packaging. He changed the packaging. The packaging used to have that slide over cover before you could actually see the figure. Now that's gone. And now the way the package looks is different, because now they have like a little cartoon-esque drawing on the front. So that's changed. So if you put that up, that's going to be different. So I don't know what he's talking about, fam, when he's saying that, no, this will be different and that'll be different, because they're different. He's made them, they have made them different. And the fact that he keeps trying to make an excuse for not doing what a lot of the fans are asking for is foolishness. Now, I'm not saying everyone is asking for double joints, but a lot of people are. A lot of people are. And he even stated, when I talked to him, you're not the only one. Well, if I'm not the only one, and the fans is asking that, and you're just making excuses because you don't want to do it. That's the bottom line. You don't want to do it. And you have to be willing to bend for your consumers. But here's the thing. But when there's no competition and like, well, you can't get it anywhere else, that's what you do. Because the people have no choice. Supply and demand. They have the supply and there is a demand. So they basically can do what they want. Why I said there has to be competition. There has to be competition. There has to be a competitor to make you act right. Prime example is Jada. When they did the Street Fighters. Prime example, fam. Their Street Fighters are good figures. I got a bunch of them. Just about all. And they did those Street Fighters. Everybody was ranting and raving about them. And I was one of them. They're good. And the price was right. Then what happened? Storm Collectibles said, They made Storm Arena. Dropped them down to 6-inch to where they fit in with those guys and made them even better to me. They took what Jada had and made them better. Competition. And then Jada was like, nope. Now Jada went back to the drawing board and they got them another new set of figures coming out. So competition gives what's best for the fans. Competition makes everyone better. You see? But since Super7 has no competition, they on cruise mode in regards to the Thundercats. So Mattel is the brand, and that's the brand who I wanted to step up, especially because I like the way they did Masterverse. So they are the brand to change things up with the Thundercats. If this is business, so if there's a I don't know, quote unquote friendship, they need to look at what's best for the fans and what could be best for them, because they started this, and go ahead and redo the Thundercats, double joint them, and fam, they'll have a win. They will have a big win. Redo the Thundercats, double join them, and then after that, don't remake Mumra or none of those guys. That's a waste of time. Don't do that. What they should do is start making other figures like Driller, Mold Master, stuff like that. They definitely need to do the Demolisher. I think he should be one of the first villains they make, the Demolisher and Driller. There's so many other villains that they can pull from. Here's a list of the villains for Third Earth that they could use. There's a lot of them. So all I'm saying is Super7 need to change. The prices are ridiculous, and Mattel has shown that we can get products. We can get good products that is not crazy without crazy prices. It can be done. That's all I'm saying. And again, I never said Super7 figures look bad. I never said that. If that was the case, I wouldn't have as many as I do. I never said that. I never said that, I don't want Super7 to have the license. Not the license to be making Thundercats. I never said that. All I've ever said, fam, is that they cost too much and they need double jointed knees and elbows because we're in 2025. And I've been saying this back in 2020. They need double joints and double knees. It's long overdue. Single joints, the only toys that are really like single joints are for like little kids, not collectors. That's it, fam. If Super7 is not going to change, come on, Mattel, step in right direction. Let's step in all the way. Step in all the way. Double joint. Double joint. You started it. Finish it. Finish it. And finish it the right way. You started, you did it based off the Motu buck. Yeah, well, that's fine. But now let's adjust. Let's adjust. Motu is now double jointed. You did it off of that buck. Let's double joint the Thundercats. Double joint the Thundercats. Then after you get all the Thundercats out, then do some new villains. But tell me what you think, fam. Do you think this is a good idea? Do you think it's not a good idea? Do you think that they shouldn't go any further? Do you think they should just keep doing what they're doing? Price reasonable, like they have Masterverse. Keep them double jointed, fam, and they'll win. And do the other villains that haven't been done yet. Forget about Mumble and all that other stuff. And if they wanted to double joint those guys, I would. I would double joint all the other guys that they had before. That haven't been shown before. All the new guys. I would double joint them. But tell me what you think, fam. Tell me what you think. Is this a good idea? Is this a bad idea? Do you think Mattel should do this? Do you think they shouldn't do it? Do you think I'm right about what I'm talking about? Or do you think I should just shut up? But I'm not going to listen to you if you tell me shut up. Let your boy go. I'm like a fat kid in dodgeball. I'm out, baby. And don't forget to like and subscribe.